Hey guys, it is Greg again. I wanted to go over Avax because there's been a moment of truth for Avax, and it broke that area that I told you guys check this area out. That if it breaks that, that's going to be a situation for Avax that is not good, where you could have gotten a bullish move off of here, a 1-2. It broke that, so it's no longer a 1-2 now. So this Avax is another example. You guys want to be careful of buying coins in a bear market or a bear cycle. And when you do, you want to make your gains and get out. And this is a good example of where that could happen to people that go long on assets, particularly cryptocurrency assets in a bear cycle. It can be very, very devastating. So what I did is I decided to go over Avax and review it, make sure everything is good to go with Avax. And there's a few things about Avax, I dug into it, learned a little bit about it, and there is some questionable inflation issues going on with the coin. And there's also some manipulated data supposedly going off the coin. I don't know if that's true or not, but putting it into the chart and taking a closer look at it, it does appear that there may be some sort of, I don't want to say manipulation, but there may be something going on with Avax that some of my followers want to be aware of. Okay, so that's, I think that's important to know for people because, I don't like to see people losing a bunch of money thinking that this is a great bullish coin. And there's people that did make a lot of money in this coin. There's no doubt about that. So like if you got in just even here at $3 and rode it up to 135, you made immense gains. But this is starting to paint a different picture now on Avax. So basically I'm gonna start over here with this structure where it started out. And the one in question here, breaking this down, is that this is, there's no other way to break this down except a three-way move up. I've looked at it closely, and it's definitely a three-way move up, in my opinion. There's no other way to break that down. So if somebody has another way of doing it and going, oh no, Greg, it's a bullish move, I just don't see it, guys. There's a possibility maybe you could go 1-2 or something like that. But here's the biggest clue for me is that you have to check your divergences. So you see there's no divergence on the daily. Okay, if you go to the 8-hour on that move, from here to here, there's no divergence. Okay, guys. So, and if you go out to the 4-hour and check it again, from here to here, there's still no divergence. So it's a three-way move. That's how you identify that type of moves. It's a three-way move, guys. So just based off that RSI and everything. And then you can't call this a 1, 2, 3. It doesn't match up with any fib levels. So if I check the fib levels on that and it did not hit the 1.618, for this to be a 1, 2, 3, it needs to hit a 1.618. It's more close to 1.318 or 1.381. And that's closer to a WXY move, in my opinion. So, and this is a three-way move. So this technically right here needs to probably more than likely be labeled a WXY, lower sequence WXY. This is more like an X wave, B wave type move. You can't label that a B. You can't go A, B, C because this is a three-way move. So it's a WXY, and then it would be up for a W like that. Okay. So, and then this coming down, since this would be a W, and you can check these counts in here, it's just a three-way move down into a W. Now, also the other reason why you can't say this is 1, 2, 3 is if this is a third wave move, then this move, this fourth wave on this leg right here has to be less than 50%. And it went more than 50% on log, as you can see right here. So that would have to be labeled 1, 2, okay? That's how you find a 1, 2. And this is a three-way move, so it's not possible to label this 1, 2, okay? So there's two confirmations that I have that takes Avax and doesn't make that a bullish move, even though there's bullish moves within it where this is a 5 and a 5, and this is a 5, and that's possibly a 5. So, all right, guys. So here it is. It came down a 3-wave move into an X wave, and then you have a bullish move here. And I'm actually labeled this an ABC up, where this is the B wave, and up for a C. Okay, where you have some divergence there. You could maybe say that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to show the bullish count for you guys on that. So at the end, and I'll show you that. So there's a possibility that this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then had just some weird 5th wave move going up like that. Okay, but there's divergence. The issue I have with that on the RSI, if you take a look right here, is that this is the highest peak 3rd wave, came down for a 4th, and more than likely it didn't make that move up for a 5th. More than likely for AVAX, it would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that this 4th wave is equal to that 2nd wave, and then it came down and made another correction and went up on another 5th wave move to make an A, B, C. And that's a typical ABC move. You take that wave to there and go to there, you know, it was 50% of that move. So that could be a typical up move on an ABC. So that would make this move an X, up for another 3-wave move to make it a Y. And then now we have a lower sequence 3-wave move, another 3-wave move to make a W, another X, and now down for a Y. Okay, so the reason I'm going over this and showing you guys this is that this kind of explains maybe some of the issues that are going on with AVAX. And then over here where everybody's hyped about it and very, very bullish, and you know, some people did make a ton of money in here, congratulations to you. But now the results of what possibly could be going on with AVAX is going to be starting to show over here. So I will go over a possible bullish scenario for this coin at the when I'm done here. So it came down a 3-wave move, make a W, and then up for another 3-wave move to make an X. And now it's coming down in a potential, it looks like another 3-wave move here like this. So AVAX would be doing a WX, now down for a Y or something like that. Okay. You know, to get targets on these is going to be difficult. So it's going to depend on Bitcoin, and you may see another move up like this, and then another aggressive WXY down like that again. Okay. So something like that. Now onto the bullish count. I'm going to remove this here onto the bullish count for AVAX is what you're going to want to see if you want to call this a 5-wave move like this. Okay, a 1, 2, and then here's your 3, peak for that 3, which is a possibility, and then up for a 5. And those Fibonacci levels are, check them, you know, that's a massive move there up above that 3 off of log. So that could be a massive move up for a 3 here. Let's check the RSI. So there's a peak of the 3rd wave, down for a 4th, and this could be the 3rd, the 5th of the 3rd, and down for the 4th, and up for the 5th. The issue you have with that is that for that 3rd wave to extend, you want to see more than likely another 1, 2 back here, and there's only 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but I'm going to leave it as it is and keep it a bullish count. So if that is the move, if this is an impulse move up for AVAX, then you are going to want to see AVAX dump to at least $36. You're going to want to see AVAX here in this area, at least, you know, and if it is a 1, 2, more than likely in those areas is where you're going to want to see AVAX come to and correct down to here in a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then probably something like this, where it'd be a WXY move down, a 3, 3, and then another extended 3 down to that area like that. So that is what, if you actually want AVAX, just to let you guys know, if you want AVAX, you want to consider this a nice impulsive move you are going to want to see Avax come down here. If it stays in that area, then this wouldn't. This is it's not possible to say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if this whole thing was a 1 and it's coming for a 2, it would really need to retrace a lot, guys, a lot. You know, take it off log, and just to give you guys an idea, you're going to want to back down in those areas again, the 20-ish areas, down in these areas. You know, it is right there off of log on the 53 right now with this move. You know, and it looks pretty clean like this going up. You know, that is a possibility that it could be in this area, but you want to see a coin like this, if that was a 1-2 down, back down to those 29s, $30 area range, in my opinion, guys. So, you know, I would say at this point, you know, I would not be going long on the coin at all. I would let it suss itself out to see what's going on with Avax, and then to get confirmation. As I mentioned in other videos, you're going to want to see off the bottom something pretty strong for Avax, you know, move like that, and then a correction like this on Avax to be able to get back into the coin, pick it up on that correction, and then write it up wherever it may end. So I'll go into a little bit deeper just to see where possibly this is all, you know, an end point here for this coin. WXY, you know, based off the RSI. So third, so it's looking like you have some divergence there on the 4-hour. Let's check the 8-hour. Yeah, you have a lot of divergence on there in this area. So it's probably getting ready for a bounce. That's, you know, lots of divergence. You can see it on the daily right there. So Avax more than likely did an impulse move to the downside. Something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, that's the start of something, and it's going to have maybe a bounce and then something similar like that. Okay, for the bullish count, guys, you want it to go deep. If you want this coin to be bullish, you want it to go deep, guys. And just give you guys an idea of if it does end, let's say there, it maybe has a bounce back up to 65 or something like that. You're going to want to see this coin back down to 31s, that area, guys. You know, and then it could get ugly. It's not uncommon to have these go down to here, 1.618. But if it's a traditional normal zigzag, the 1-to-1, and then down here for cryptos. So this is going to be the area that I would look for Avax, from, you know, $20 to 37. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.